The creation of jobs is at the center of the Reconstruction and Recovery Plan. We must get our people back to work, back into their jobs, the jobs that were lost during the pandemic. We are determined to create more employment opportunities for those who were unemployed before the pandemic or who had given up looking for work. The Reconstruction Plan has 4 priority interventions. Firstly, we are embarking on a massive rollout of infrastructure throughout the country. Infrastructure has immense potential to stimulate investment and growth, to develop other economic sectors, and to create sustained employment, both directly and indirectly. We have developed a robust pipeline of projects that will completely transform the landscape of our cities, of our towns, and indeed of our rural areas. By the end of June 2020, we had 276 catalytic projects with an investment value of 2.3 trillion rand. Moreover, a list of 50 strategic integrated projects and 12 special projects was gazetted in July 2020. Our second priority intervention is to rapidly expand energy generation capacity. We are accelerating the implementation of the Integrated Resource Plan to provide a substantial increase in the contribution of renewable energy sources, battery storage, and gas technology. This should bring around 11,800 megawatts of new generation capacity into the system by 2022. More than half of this energy will be generated from renewable sources. In the immediate term, agreements will be finalized with independent power producers to connect over 2,000 megawatts of additional capacity from existing projects by June 2021. The Risk Mitigation Power Procurement Program will unlock a further 2,000 megawatts of emergency supply within 12 months. The process to implement bid window 5 of the Renewable Energy Program has already begun. We are taking further steps to enable power generation for own use. The current regulatory framework will be adopted to facilitate new generation projects while protecting the integrity of the national grid. Application for own use generation projects are being urgently fast-tracked. The work of restructuring Eskom into the 3 separate entities for generation, transmission, and distribution is continuing, and this will enhance competition and ensure the sustainability of independent power producers going forward. To achieve this, a long-term solution to Eskom's debt burden will be finalized, building on the social compact on energy security recently agreed to by social partners. Through these measures, we aim to achieve sufficient, secure, and reliable energy supply within 2 years. Our third key intervention is an employment stimulus to create jobs and to support the livelihoods of our people. Large-scale job interventions driven by the state and social partners have proven effective in many countries that have faced devastation from wars and other crises. We have committed 100 billion rand over the next 3 years to create jobs through public and social employment as the labor market recovers. This starts now with over 800,000 employment opportunities created in the months ahead. The employment stimulus is focused on those interventions that can be rolled out most quickly and have the greatest impact on economic recovery. As these and other recovery measures are being rolled out, we need to do everything in our means to provide support to those in society who continue to face hunger and also continue to face great distress. We will therefore be extending the special COVID-19 grant by a further 3 months so that we assist our people who are in distress. We had announced that this special COVID grant will come to an end after 6 months, but having received a lot of representations from the organizations that represent our people across the board, and also having realized that pending the full implementation of these measures that we are announcing, there will be a gap of some 3 months where we need to give support to our people to continue the support that was given 6 months ago to make it 9 months. The stretched nature of our financial resources does make it difficult and impossible to extend it beyond the further 3 months. To place our economy on a new trajectory, we are going to support a massive growth in local production and make South African exports much more competitive. We will build on the work that was being done in several areas before the pandemic struck. Through the first 2 South African investment conferences, we managed to secure pledges of around 664 billion rand in new investment. To date, just over 170 billion rand of capital expenditure committed during those investment conferences has been invested in projects for construction and buying equipment that is essential to mining, manufacturing, telecommunications, and agriculture.